I'm sure that's for sure. You think that this came through that little door? This door. It's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. There's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is Unguard's private lounge. Look at this, Wright. An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals on a VCR. Check inside the desk. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. I'm lucky. We'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. It's on Gar's computer. Why couldn't you have used this to get help? Mr. Nick! Where's the power switch? Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. You couldn't find the power switch. It's a VCR and an antenna. It's footage the spy cam took at the scene of the crime. It's being here and recorded on tape. If only we had that tape, it would have been really helpful. Huge television speakers loom largely here. Sure admires all this. She say, happy samurai fan if I could see the nickel samurai on a TV like this. Yeah, that's what she said. I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya! All things considered. It's a very small table. I bet we could barely reach 3 pearls on here. Well, I wouldn't sit on a table to begin with, Mr. Nick. Oh, a spacious sofa. I bet 10 pearls would fit on here. I don't think 10 of me would fit, Mr. Nick. He searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now, we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Hiya. This looks like a picture of Miss Impax. With love, Celeste. Miss Impax? You mean... Yes, Mr. Kryta's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Impax be here in Mr. Unguard's mansion? And why does it say, with love? This might be a clue. Celeste's photo. Found in Unguard's mansion with love, Celeste is written on it. Ah! What's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame. Huh? What's so special about the frame? On the back! There's something written on the back of the frame! Maya. It's Mystic Maya! She left us a message! What? I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Hey, listen up. You better get on guard. A guilty sentence, okay? You get that creepy slime I'm not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever! I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write. I don't think I have a lot of time left. Curly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for that helpless slunk. That's all it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys. No! Mystic Maya! Right! Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We've searched the house, and this is the last room. Looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes? As far as clues go, I think this is about all I'm going to get. I'm still sure of one last thing. And what is that? Miss Andrews' Cyclock. If I could find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. Blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open the last lock. March 22nd, detention center, visitors room. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I've come to remove your Cyclock. Cyclock? I want to know, and you will tell me, your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can.
Take that!
Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ungar for the murder? I've already told you countless times because I thought Mop was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ungar. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying I was taking my revenge out of Mott? And that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lived by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge.
Take that!
Celeste, there's only one callous that could cause such strong feelings, and even revenge. And that's Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, he's the one who had her suicide note was Juan. What does all that have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But you're the hitman Mr. Ungar. It would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relationship between Celeste and Matt?
Take that!
This is a photo of Miss Impacts, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. But with love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this in Mr. Ungar's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Coretta didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. Because of Mr. Ungar? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why, with love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? So they were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. I realized it was probably this. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. It seems that she seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match, and they were even planning to get married. And then it was suddenly called off. On that night, Juan called their marriage off. Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see, so that's what happened. But why did Mr. Karaita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Her missed impacts. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a summer breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge? There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At the time, that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it from Juan. It was so I could find out all about. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note. And that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring my own kind of cruel revenge. So unless he was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with my situation. Or what I do now. And we'll leave it at that. Yeah, that'll be it. So I'll wrap things up here. Hope it's gay. Hope it's a week. We'll be practicing Sunday the way things are going. But we'll be finishing this off Monday, and then probably Wednesday we'll start trials and tribulations and stuff, baby. Depends how long the last part is going to be. And I'll see you next time. So I hope it's a week. I hope it's a good day. I hope it's a good week and next weekend. And I'll see you next time. Bye.